TO92.
What's going on, world? I am DJ Swavor, and I want to welcome you all to another episode of Ottoman Box Openings. On today's episode, we're going to be opening the box to the Adidas Mystery Gray 3.0 Ultraboost. March is slowly coming to an end, and this month we've seen a whole bunch of crazy releases. Me personally, I've taken my fair share of L's, but I've gotten a couple of dope W's during this month too. Being that there's no major boutique here in Dallas, most of the losses I've taken this month were due to one thing: the internet. And that leads me to my rant for today. There are 3 terms in this sneaker game that are the bane of my existence. Number 1, in-store only. Bruh, I swear I want to throw my phone every time I see a sneaker boutique post on Instagram. Releases in-store only. Like, I could have swore it was 2017. I'm pretty sure a good 50 to 60% of Americans do most of their shopping online. And there are really only a handful of cities in America that have boutiques that release certain types of shoes. So I really don't understand why shoes are still releasing in-store only. I get that you have your local customers you have to tend to. A lot of this could be due because stores are probably sending a small stock of shoes. And I get that. I'm pretty sure on most releases that sneaker companies are at least sending you 2 to 3 pairs for each size. Why don't you have some stock for online and some stock for in-store? Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Being that there's no major sneaker boutique here in Dallas, I have no choice but to rely on online shopping. So when I see in-store only, yeah, I'm pissed. Because I know I have no choice but to take that super L. Number 2, 502 Gateway. Anybody that has tried to cop a major release online has seen this term one time or another. What the fuck is 502 Gateway? Like, give me the key so I can walk through that gateway. Again, it's 2017. There's no reason for your boutique's website to not be able to handle major traffic. Somebody give me the answer to this. How is it that a boutique can have damn near 1 million followers on Instagram, but their internet site can't handle 20 people on it at one time? Like, if you're gonna release a major release on your website, I'm gonna need your website to be able to handle crazy traffic because you know it's coming. Like, that shit baffles me. Sometimes I wonder, did I choose the wrong path? Should I have been a computer programmer so I could eat off all these damn sneaker boutiques? Yeah, man, I fucked up. And finally, number 3, out of stock. Picture this. You get online waiting for 9 o'clock to hit for that major sneaker release. You get through, you see your size in stock, you put it in your cart, you type in your payment info as fast as possible, you hit that submit order button, and what happens? Bam! You get that page that says out of stock. Ain't that some bullshit? It's happened to everybody in this sneaker game one time or another. For me lately, that shit's been happening too often. Now I gotta be able to take my L's with grace, but damn, bro. That is the worst feeling in the world. That's worse than getting a friend's request on Facebook from a fine ass chick, and then 2 months later you find out there's some fat dude that's been catfishing your ass. That out of stock page is like the worst rejection a man could ever take. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that out of stock page and I wanted to just throw my damn phone through the window. But it's part of the sneaker game. You win some, you lose a lot. Enough about all that ranting. Let's get to this box opening. And here we have the Adidas Mystery Gray Ultraboost 3.0. I pulled a bonehead move today. I actually recorded this review right before I recorded the on foot section part of this video. For some strange reason, my dumb ass forgot to hit the record button, so I literally was talking for 10 minutes and didn't record one single piece of it. So I've actually worn this shoe. I've already seen this shoe. I know what it looks like in the box, but just in case any of y'all have not seen it, I'm still gonna do this box opening like I've never seen this shoe. As you can see right here, I went with a size 12.5. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that I wear size 13. But with the Ultraboost 3.0, the prominence seems to be a little looser, so it doesn't hurt to go down a half size. Shit, I've even went down a full size and taken the insoles out and it fit fine. If you've never gotten an Ultraboost before and you want to play it safe, go true to size, but you'll never have a problem going down a half size. Enough about all the particulars. Let's get to y'all's first box opening and my second box opening. I'm gonna act like I've never seen this shoe before. Damn, that shit is clean. Let me get these shoes out the box. And this is the Adidas Mystery Gray Ultraboost 3.0. The first thing I noticed when I first pulled these shoes out of the box is that they're not as dark as the pictures I saw on social media were. But of course on social media, everything is filtered, so I'm not shocked that the color in hand is different than what I saw in pictures. But overall, this shoe is a nice, clean shoe. First thing you're gonna notice about this shoe is the gradient pattern. You have that light gray with dark gray mixed in, kind of like a glitch camo. As I've said before, the 3.0 gradient is personally my favorite out of all the Ultraboosts that have ever came out. A lot of people think the 1.0 was the best, but I have to differ. This 3.0 pattern is sick. If I had to go in order, it would be 3.0, 1.0, and definitely 2.0 last. That bullshit. But this gradient right here, dope as hell. As we get into the toe area of the shoe, I love how the toe capping gradient is always different from the toe box gradient. That contrast makes the shoe pop even more. Of course, with most 3.0, you have that translucent, cloudy looking cage. This cage, of course, is in a dark gray. As we all know, this is an Ultraboost, so you're gonna have that white Ultraboost midsole and that Continental sole bottom. As I said before, and I'll continue to say, if you do not have that Continental on the bottom of your sole and you have an Ultraboost, you got, bro. Going into the heel portion of the shoe, you have a dark gray heel cup, which is a nice contrast to the light gray prominent upper. You have your Ultraboost branding, your Ultra in silver, and your Boost in gold, which is kind of standard on Ultraboost these days. Going into the heel portion of the shoe, again, you have that dark gray heel cup, that light gray prominent upper, white Boost midsole, black Continental sole on the bottom. As we move into the inside of the shoe pretty much mirrors the outside of the shoe. You have that dark gray heel cup, that prominent upper, which is comprised mostly of the light gray prominent material with dark gray mixed in. White Boost midsole with a light gray insert on the inside of the shoe. On the tongue, of course, you have the Adidas branding, but I believe the branding on this tongue is in 3M. It's kind of shining in the light. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I see it here in hand. I'll take some pictures of that just to make sure that actually is 3M on the tongue. It came with a nice set of laces that are dark gray with a little light gray sprinkled in. I don't really think there's any other laces you could really use on this shoe. I mean, it's a nice contrast to the color of the prominent upper. If you put some white or black laces on this shoe, it wouldn't go, so I'm glad they only came with these laces in hand. The left shoe completely mirrors the right shoe. You have that light gray with dark gray mixed in prominent upper, translucent gray cage, dark gray heel cup, Ultraboost branding, white Boost midsole, Continental bottom. There were no extra bells and whistles on this shoe. This is pretty much a general release color. Tell me what y'all think about this shoe. Are you liking it? Are you not liking it? Did you get you a pair? I believe they finally released in the US this past Saturday, but it was only on Adidas.com. I'm pretty sure they're going to be hitting boutiques pretty soon, so keep your eyes out if you weren't able to get a pair on the website. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this shoe a solid 6. I can't go 5 or below because this sneaker is not whack, but I can't go above a 6 because there's nothing really special about this shoe. It's a solid shoe, but it's just your typical general release in a dark gray colorway. I believe everybody should have a light gray sneaker and a dark gray sneaker in their rotation. This is definitely going to be my new dark gray sneaker that's in my rotation. I can see myself wearing this sneaker to the store, to work on Fridays, even to the gym. Nothing special about this shoe. I wouldn't wear it to a sneaker convention trying to stun on boys, because that's not happening with this shoe. This shoe retail for $180, but I'm seeing them going right now for resale at like $220 to $230. Me personally, I would not spend over $200 for this shoe, especially since it's a general release, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be restock after restock after restock after restock after restock on this shoe. That's just what Adidas does on general release shoes. They come out once, there's a lot of hype, and eventually they restock, and that resale market goes down for this shoe. Stay patient, stay diligent, keep your eyes open. I guarantee you'll see this shoe in more places than one and have your opportunities to cop in the future. And this is the Adidas Mystery Gray 3.0 Ultraboost. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button, smash that like button for me. And if you haven't already, definitely subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit that little bell button next to the subscribe button so when I post something on YouTube, you get it first. Once again, I am DJ Swavor. This is another episode of Ottoman Box Openings. And until next time, peace.